And we also weren't strangers to the heat and then also those storms. We had some storm reports all over the region, especially for parts of southern Illinois, really seeing emphasis on that wind damage and then also some pretty large hail. And that goes all the way back to Friday afternoon and evening. Latest in now, there was a confirmed EF1 that started on the ground in Graves County, traveled through Marshall and ended in Lyon. And that's in western Kentucky. It was on the ground for a broken path about 27 miles. Had peak winds of 90 miles per hour. So it was a very active last couple of days. At least the good news out of it was that we did get some rain. Some areas in southern Illinois saw a little over 2 inches, and we also have other spots of southern Illinois around 1 inch. So really not too bad. We're needing the rain. Not a complete drought buster, but of course it does help. Live look right now in Carbondale, a much quieter, at least today, and that's very well welcomed after a very active weekend. Got those blue skies, couple of fair weather clouds, temperatures somewhere in the mid to upper 80s, and that's pretty much what most of southern Illinois is seeing. Bit of a breeze out of the east southeast, but overall really not bad as far as July standards go. We're tracking those upper 80s, still a couple of 90s, Union City, and then Kennett still right at 90. Upper 80s for Carbondale, Paducah, Cape Girardeau as well. Carmi right at 88. Really not a bad day. If you do have any of those Independence Day plans, you should be good to go. Not tracking any rain, partly cloudy skies, and once the sun sets, we'll begin to dip down into the 70s. Overnight lows somewhere in those 60s. So this evening, definitely the pick day of the week. As we go into Tuesday, it gets a bit warmer, a bit more humid, and that can fuel a couple of those hit or miss pop-up storms. As we go into Wednesday, that's really more so the day to watch. That's when we have that severe storm chance returning to the region. Right now, though, at least it is calm and quiet for any of your plans. By 9 o'clock, falling into the 80s, upper 70s even for some of us. Waking up early Tuesday in the 70s and then quickly recovering right after lunchtime, already hitting 90 for a lot of us. And then into the afternoon and evening, we see a couple of those storms begin to fire up. So something just to watch. I know a lot of us are going to be out tomorrow celebrating Independence Day. And then as soon as the sun sets, it pretty much loses all of that fuel. And then we have a much more quiet night ahead of us for Tuesday evening. Really not a bad Independence Day forecast. It's going to be a bit on the warmer side. We've got those upper 80s and then low 90s for the high. Heat index a bit warmer than that. Tracking those isolated storms for the afternoon, scattered into the evening. But again, Wednesday is going to be the day to watch. It's a better chance for rain. It's also going to be the next solid chance for some storms. We do have a lot of rain in the forecast though, so that Storm Track 3 app is going to come in very handy. As far as Wednesday goes, Storm Prediction Center has a good portion of our region under that 2 out of 5 risk. So that extends from Mount Vernon down towards Paducah all the way over to Poplar Bluff. So pretty much all of SEMO and southern Illinois. Really keeping an eye on, again, large hail and gusty winds as that cold front pushes through. It's going to be something to watch late Wednesday and then maybe even into early Thursday. Any of your plans tomorrow, I think you should be good to go. I wouldn't cancel anything yet. I would just make sure you have a way to really keep an eye on radar. As far as Wednesday and Thursday, those days you're going to have to watch. But then after that, really falling in that summer-like pattern. We have a lot of chances for some of those isolated pop-up storms and then temperatures in the upper 80s, low 90s.
So enjoy tonight is kind of what I'm hearing.
Pretty much.
All right. Thank you, Katie.
Thanks.